Welcome back to my flippin' van life. We just went through the Rocky Mountains and we are in western Colorado and it was snowing, so had to bring the pups out to see the snow and take a quick little break. We drove 4 hours from Denver to Grand Junction. And this is one of the most beautiful drives in the country. It's not for the faint of heart. There's steep grades, there was snow, there was rain, you name it. But going on a Sunday morning meant a lot less traffic, so that made it a little easier. We stopped into the Robin Nest Antique, and it was fantastic. Right off the bat, we got to see some fun jewelry. I really like that elephant and zebra back there. And in this case, they had some beautiful bracelets, necklaces, and belt buckles. Lots of belt buckles on this trip. I guess you know you're in the West. Down here, they had some perfume bottles in the back there and some vintage red dice up front there. Real fun case to look through. And then over here, we found a little bit more jewelry. I was checking out these brooches. Look at that spider one. That is a Danecraft, so I wanted to show that one to you. I've never seen that one before. The prices in here were right at full retail, so unfortunately I did not get any out of this case. Look at that lady, that sunbathing lady there. She was fantastic. I think she was like $29. And then over here, I loved this look of this lucite grapes right next to that beautiful lamp. It was gorgeous. In here they had this cute little Hagen Reneker panda bear and a butterfly trinket dish. I believe the panda was 14 and the butterfly was 27. Real pretty. And then over here, I loved how they displayed all of this fiesta. Look at the rainbow of water pitchers up there, including some mini ones. And then over here, they had all the mugs. The purple one almost got me. Almost. I didn't check out the prices though, because I really don't do fiesta that much. And then look at this canister set. I've never seen it before. I thought it was cute. And then jewelry galore over here. I found these hat pins and they had like some green stones on the ends. It said it was vintage. They were $5, so I did pick those up. But so much jewelry. Most of those were all of those were earrings. It was actually nicely sectioned by what type of jewelry it was. And then I found this art glass bowl. It was $29. It had a signature on the bottom that I couldn't read. I really like the blue and the yellow together. I tried doing a Google image search, but I had no luck. But it was a fun piece. I like the whimsy of it. And then over here, there was some fun pieces of Pyrex, and that's the front of all that fiesta. I went like all over the place. Look at all this nice carnival glass down here. I started in the middle. I never do that. And I just kind of went all over this. There was no rhyme or reason at all in this antique mall. And then check out these Alcatraz salt and pepper shakers. They're like little prisoners. I've never seen them before. They were $18, but they had quite a bit of wear on them, so I did pass on them. I don't know. I've never seen them. I thought they were different. And then over here, there was some swung glass vases. There was a Viking Epic 6-paddle. And then back here, there was like a Submerso triangle. I know Murano makes ones like this, but I don't know for certain if that one was Murano. And they were priced at $60 and $80. Just wanted to give you a quick glance over here and see the aesthetic of this booth. It was nice fall colors with all the glass and the ambers. In here, they had the monkey huggers, and down here, more monkey salt and pepper shakers. They were adorable. And more of the Vantelligent, those are the bear hugging ones. And there was some jadeite in here that was real pretty, and some Fire King. And then that Cambridge pink glass, milk glass bowl. Yvonne just got one yesterday. Over here, I found a ton of pottery, and this one immediately caught my eye. It was $6.50. And I picked it up and I held it for a minute, and then I put it back because there was a chunk missing out of the bottom base. So I didn't realize that until I was holding it for a minute. But real fun pieces over here, very good prices. I like this one that I'm holding, and this one, it was $6, but not as exciting. I have a lot of weed pots right now, so weed, W-E-E-D. A lot of people keep asking me in the comments, what are you saying? Weed pots. It's a European name for an American bud vase, and it holds a couple stems of flowers. And then this, oh my God, this is gorgeous. This is a Ellie Smith Dominion pedestal swung glass vase. Obviously it's in green. It was super tall. The mouth was nice on it. It was $149, and I really considered it because it's not hard to find, but it's harder to find. I don't come across them as much as some other ones, so I thought about it, and then I'm like, no, it's okay, I don't want to ship that right now. And this next booth was a lot of fun. Look at these long neck cats over there. I think the set was $57. There's an owl up on the wall. That peacock sparkly wall hanging was amazing. They had some bunnies, a little bit of jewelry down here, some more owls, and then of course this paperweight caught my attention. I didn't see any signatures on it, and I don't recognize that pattern. It was just kind of like a blue and green splatter. I liked it, and I think it was only like $34, I want to say, 29 maybe. So I left it, but I did like it. There's a nice uranium display case here. But then I found a Fenton lavender neodymium water lily swung vase, and it had it priced at $50, but it's really fun to find because in the fluorescent light it'll actually turn white. It has its original sticker. I thought about it for a second, but then I'm like, $50 is a little high. I maybe can find another one before the Fenton sale, a little cheaper. And then over here I found this little dainty glass angel, but it looked more modern and probably Chinese import. If I had to guess, it's just a guess. It didn't have the quality of Italian glass to me, but it was still really cute. It looked good on a Christmas tree. And then I had to come around the corner over here because there was a couple things that I saw from the other side of the shelf, including that white milk glass bowl with the wedges on it. That was really pretty. I've never seen that before. I don't know who makes that. And then in the window, you can see Ruby out there. It started raining, unbeknownst to me. And they had this Egyptian glass vase. I'm very delicately, I like had to reach through shelves to get this. So it has this crazy like Jack in the Pulpit mouth, but then this like square base. And it was like a blue splatter glass. I've seen these before and didn't realize they were from Egypt. And this one had sticker on it. So I assume the sticker is correct. And then they had some blue ones on top of there. There they are, up in the window. They look nice in the sunlight there. Well, what little sunlight, it is raining out. All right, let's keep going. We're gonna go over to this booth where we found this really cool fish paperweight, and this had like a burst of bubble coming out of the center. And I know Fratelli Toso did paperweights like this, and it was really well done, but it was $29, and even if it was Murano, I probably would still pass on it, even though I can't say with certainty it is. And that's just because it's clear. If it had been a different color, I probably would have considered it, but probably not. It was cute though. And then over here, I found this beautiful vase, double handle, orange flowers. And at first I thought it was Czechoslovakian, but when I turned it over, nope, it was Japan. And it was very lightweight, which should have been my first clue, but real pretty colors. I love the orange and the blue contrast together. And I believe they had that priced at $20. Look at this lamp. I thought for sure it was going to be Phoenix Consolidated Glass, but after touching it, I don't think it was. That shade clashes with it. There was a matching one over to the right as well. And below there was some old advertising pieces with like medicine bottles and boxes, and some Crocs down here, and some encyclopedias. Oh my gosh, remember when we used to have encyclopedias when we were kids? And then over here I found a bunch of interesting glass. There was a Viking Epic 6-petal candy dish, and I think they had that right at $30. And over here they had the Ellie Smith Moon and Star candy dish. I think they had $35. And this one was $60, I want to say. And it is the Ellie Smith Smoothie Pedestal Swung Glass Vase. And it was amber. If it was maybe a different color, I probably would have gotten it, but amber does not sell as well as the other colors, so I passed. And then I found this fantastic Murano paperweight. It had some pretty flowers, but they had it priced at $40, and I just didn't think there was enough wiggle room. And then I said, well, it's a good size. Maybe there is. Nope, I'm gonna keep walking. Just keep walking. All right, over here I found some barware, and this I thought was going to be pottery, like a metallic pottery, but it was metal. And then over here they had these cute kitty cats. They're salt and pepper shakers by Fitz and Floyd, and they were like $22, I want to say. They're so cute. They cuddle. And I don't think I've seen those. Maybe I've seen them before. I don't remember seeing them. And then they had a single of one of those reversible Fenton candle holders. It can hold a taper or a votive. And I think that was $24 just for the single one. It's fun finding them in pairs. They're supposed to come in pairs. A little bit of Pyrex there, some uranium glass, and more jewelry. Look at all of this jewelry. There was bracelets galore. I love how they have it on this carousel stand. It really just like stands out, and it's fun to twirl it and come across any treasures. I didn't find anything I had to have, but there was some really cool pieces in there. Definitely lots of vintage bracelets in there. Some beaded ones, some metal ones, some plastic ones. They had bangles, they had wraps, they had stretchies. Real fun to go through. And the prices in here were extremely reasonable. I actually did get a couple brooches out of here, and we're just going through the necklaces. I wasn't really in the mood to go through necklaces today, but they do have a nice selection if you are in the mood for some. Here we are looking at the brooches, and my one complaint is that I have to like move them all to see what's behind there, because even if you just like slide it up, they fall off. But that's okay. It was still a fun treasure hunt, and I didn't mind. I just wish they were easier to see all of them, but I understand there's only so much room in a booth. I did get this one. It was a lucite donut, and it was $5. And this cutie patootie little whale with the green rhinestone eye was $3. So I got those two. And then over here, there was a really cute doggy. It was a little poodle, and he had some spaghetti accents on him. And the chains were still there, but the babies were gone. The babies flew the coop, and now it is an empty nest situation. But look how cute he is. And he's got little rhinestone eyes. Super cute. And then, of course, I had to check out this Mexican folk art Talavera cat. I bet there's some glow on there in the pink spaces. And that one was marked at $22, so not enough wiggle room to do anything with it, but super fun to find, adorable, and pretty flowers painted on there. And then over here, look at this poodle. Speaking of poodles, he's just living his best life up there. And then over here, we found some kitties, and they were salt and pepper shakers. And then down here, I've never seen this head vase before. It was like a little girl and her cat. And I don't really do head vases, but I thought this one was just super adorable. It was $46, and the tag did say as is, so I don't know what was as is about it. I didn't really look it over that well because I knew either way I wasn't gonna get it. And then of course we had to come down here and check out these little goobers. That sad dog with fuzzy fur and a rose in his mouth. And then I saw this cute little deer, and I've never seen one like this before. It was only $8, but there was a really bad chip in his ear, so I left him behind, but I'm not sure who makes them. If you know, let me know, because I don't think I've ever seen one like that before, and he was darling. I wish he didn't have that chip. I probably would have got him otherwise. And then over here in this booth was a fun poodle planter. And it was Napco and $55, and then really cute salt and pepper shakers. These were made by Bradley, and it had its original sticker there on the bottom. And I don't remember how much these were. I want to say they were close to like $25, but this was probably my favorite booth in the entire antique mall because they had such cute items there. And then, of course, I had to come over here and check out this monkey who was smoking a cigar. Look at him. He's also living his best life. He's like, yeah, I'm just going to chill on my back and smoke a cigar. Why not? I don't know who designed that or came up with that idea. All right, down here, there was a couple more things, including some jewelry I wanted to check out. There was some brooches, and this was a trio of like starburst rhinestone brooches. It was only $9, and so that made them $3 each, except I don't know, they didn't excite me that much, but that was an extremely good deal for 3 brooches. And then this one really did catch my attention. It was celluloid, and it has a lace trim. I'm sure somebody just put the lace around it. It could probably come right off. I've never seen one made like that on purpose, but it was only $12 and I liked the celluloid. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to pick that up. I might take the lace off. I might not. I haven't decided, but there I am checking it out. I like celluloid brooches, and especially ones that have some color to them. So I did get it, even though it has lace on it. And then I'm checking out the other jewelry to make sure I didn't miss any. And then I found this, and I'm like, what is this? It's a little candle holder. And it was made by Fitz and Floyd, which really surprised me. I've never seen that before. And there was only one. It was $15. If it was a pair, maybe I would have considered it because they looked very MCM in style. And there was a bug hat with googly eyes. So, of course, I had to test out the googly eyes. Never seen that one before. And then they had all these cute little glass animals, and they're like real funny sayings on the tags. Like this one said bird, I think. And then there was one that was called a big mouth and a silly goose. So I just thought this vendor had a really good sense of humor and really good stuff. This is, like I said, my favorite booth in the entire antique mall. I spent a lot of time here just going through everything. And her prices are so good. Like these little glass animals, $3. I thought about getting this one, but then the beak looked a little precarious. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to risk breaking that. It's too cute. And then over here, they had a couple more pieces of jewelry that I just wanted to check out. Those were fun earrings. Then in this next booth was probably one of my favorite items of the day. It is this purple dog bank. And of course, it has that fluorescent color pink in the front on a flower. And the tag said it was rare. I've never seen it before. I don't use that word lightly, but I've never seen it before. And I think they had $46 or $56 on it, and super cute. Purple. Don't see those in purple very often. And there's a collection at an antique mall in New York, and I don't remember seeing any purple ones there, and they had hundreds of them. Oh, here's that three bud vase pushed together Van Briggle. I've talked about it in a couple of different videos, and they had $39 on this, which was a very good price. Whoa, what's the matter, Pretzel? I think he was really upset I didn't buy that Van Briggle. All right, let's keep going. There was a cute little bud vase here, but it looked a little modern and just kind of gray and, I don't know, a little boring. And then up here, there was a couple more pottery pieces and some Westmoreland, a little bridal box there, and then a bunny. And over here, I found this paperweight. I do believe it is a Murano. It has tons of blue flowers, nice polished bottom. It was $34, and because of all those flowers, I did pick it up. I thought, why not? And then I found this peach, and it kind of surprised me because it was made by Lenox. I was not expecting that. I think it was $29, and all the other ones, like that Murano one in front, it had a little ding on the side. This one had its original sticker, and it said it was made in West Virginia. And I thought that was pretty neat, but I didn't think it was too exciting. I think they had $29 on it. That's me reading the sticker. I don't think I've ever seen that sticker before, so that was pretty cool to see. And they had all kinds of different glass figurines too. They had mice, they had birds. I don't know who made that. It wasn't marked. And then over here, I'm checking out, there's the Murano one. It had a little bruise right there. You can see it when I flashed it right in the light. And then over here was a heart one with a flower in the center. And that one was not marked. And then I've never seen this before. It was a bluebird of happiness on a heart with a little bud vase, or maybe a rain gauge. And it was made by Ozark, and it had its original sticker still on there. I'm not sure. I've never seen Ozark before, and they look very much like Leo Ward. And then I found this Fenton rose bowl here. It was hand painted, beautiful blue color. It was only $25, which is a fantastic deal for a piece of Fenton hand painted. But it was a rose bowl. So as much as I probably should have, because there's definitely some profit left in there, I decided against it, and I did not get it. In hindsight, I probably should have just got it at $25. That was a really good deal. And then this large ball of glass on a pedestal with a hook on top. I think maybe a hummingbird feeder. I I don't know, not so sure. And then over here, I had to come check out Boing. I had to come check out the other Fenton pieces that they had because I saw them out of the corner of my eye. They had some blue opalescent and milk glass. And then up here, they had a peach blow vase. And then I had to check out in this little case. I didn't see anything I needed to have, so I kept going. Here is some more jewelry that I really had to check out. This one was a little rhinestone brooch and it was only $3, so I did pick that up. It's purple, so of course I'm going to get it. It has purple rhinestones. I haven't tested it yet to see if it glows, but there's a good chance it might be UV reactive. Some of the purples are. And then over here there was a star rhinestone tiny little brooch and it was only $5, and I thought, well, that's really cute too, but I don't know, it wasn't exciting enough, so I passed on it. I'd rather spend a couple more dollars and get something a little bit more exciting or larger, one of the two. But really fun jewelry in this particular booth, and I think they're related to the other jewelry booth because I think the writing was very similar, if not the same, on all the tags. So I'm just checking out the other jewelry, and I found this little heart brooch and it had rhinestones all around it. And it was only $5, but I didn't think it was terribly old and the quality wasn't that great. So good price though for what it was, but in the end I decided I did not want to get that, so I put it back. There I am, putting it back. And then I had to check out this one behind there, which was like kids, I think, were on it. And down here there was a couple more brooches, but I did not see any that I needed to have. And this lamp was a kitschy little cowgirl and her little poodle. And that yellow candy dish was really cool too. That might be a Blendo actually, now that I'm looking at it. And then in here I had to check out the jewelry. Beautiful bracelet there in that like amber color, and those little perfume bottles are like little old 1950 flapper girls, I think the tag said. They were $26 each, and I thought they were cute, but I don't know if there was wiggle room because I've never seen those before. And then I'm looking down here and there is a micro mosaic right there. Whew, it was a large and in charge, and I did buy it. It was micro. Here I am trying to find out how much it was. It was $40, so I did pay up for it, but I think it's going to be worth it because it's large and it has tiny, tiny little micros on it. All right, guys, here's a little more footage of me in Colorado, making my way to California. The views are just stunning. Highly, highly recommend making this trip across country. It is beautiful. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.